Trustees of the Willits Unified School District is called to order at 4:30. Roll call. Mr. Wilker.
Present.
Mrs. Nunez. Absent. Mrs. Lamfrich.
Here.
Ms. Sipney.
Yep.
And me, Mrs. King, here. Agenda approval. I understand that there's some changes to the agenda.
I get it.
Right. So you want me to read it? Okay. So under informational items, item number 7, we're adding 7A Blue Zones discussion.
Okay, where's that?
7.
We're adding it.
So
it's not
under
on there,
7,
we're adding it.
we're adding an item.
Student board.
Blue zone.
We're adding it,
I understand what you're saying, I don't see where I'm adding it on here.
We're gonna add it, we're gonna add informational number 7 after number 6.
Okay, he's got it, thank you.
And then it moves all the numbers down.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
I get it. The board will accept a motion to adopt the agenda as amended.
I move that we adopt the agenda as presented.
Okay.
second.
Okay. Are there any board members that have comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay then. Closed session is called at 4:31 to discuss items listed under closed session on the agenda.
So yeah, I didn't prepare anything.
Regular meeting of the Willits Unified School District convenes to open session at 5 o'clock. So the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by
Thank you,
Board
Shane.
Clerk.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So the report out of closed session is the, item A was approved, the approval of the inter-district transfers was approved. So governance norms, we agree to act with dignity, respect differences, rebuild trust, work as a team, engage the public, focus on the success of every student, and work together for the common good. So, so we have an informational item, Tina Tyler O'Shea.
Hello everyone, I'm aboard, and Mr. Baker. Thank you for having me this afternoon. I'm the Executive Director with the Blue Zones Project in Mendocino County, and as some of you may know, our project is sunsetting at the end of this month. It's been a wonderful partnership to work with Willits Unified School District. Every school in the district is Blue Zones approved, and we've done some really, really cool things. I didn't prepare notes, so forgive me if I miss anything, but starting in 2022 with Brookside and hosting and supporting an employee wellness day, that was something that was just a really valuable experience for the teachers, giving them the tools to fill their cup, right? Massage, dance, cooking together. Some of the things I'm most proud of is the work that we've done with the school gardens, Brookside, Sanhedrin, and Blosser Lane. And some cool worksite stuff with Blosser Lane, improving the employee area to have a little downshift area. So many things we've done. As you know, I have been a part of the Willits School District since 1995 when I was a parent volunteer when my daughter started kindergarten. And and then I was a substitute, an instructional paraprofessional, and then I've been blessed to just have support systems in place for Willits Unified throughout the years. And I thank you, board, for your support in our ability to do the work that we've done with our schools here. Our project is sunsetting, but the work that we've done will live on through these systems, policies, and environments that have been created. Another cool thing is revamping the morning mile at Blosser Lane and providing bikes and scooters as incentives for student awards, things like that. So again, just thank you. It's wonderful to be here, and I'm really proud of the work that we've done.
Thank you very much.
So, we now have time for communications. The student board representative is not here.
We have a wrestling tournament tomorrow, so
Okay.
she is a wrestler.
So can you take note of that for your minutes, the student board representative? Okay, we got it. Okay, so Jennifer, I'll start with you as a board member for board comments.
I'm looking forward to the changes that we can make that will improve things around here. And my latest thing was I had cataract surgery yesterday, so if you see me sitting like this, it's because I can't see close up with this eye at this point. There's a lot of good things that we're working on making happen, and it's good to see everybody kicking in with it and up there. So thank you. Thank you for everything you do.
April?
Gosh, I don't have a lot to share tonight, just because I haven't really had a lot going on since we got back from break. I was blessed to be able to go to the girls' wrestling tournament, which was, it's always amazing to watch them, how much work they put in and what they have to do, and to see them get out and just throw other people around. It's kind of scary and fun all at the same time. The basketball games, the teams are doing really good, so it's always fun to be there to see the crowd engaging and the kids, how happy they are when, they have such a big crowd there. I've been to a couple school sites, not as much time yet, because we just got back in. Again, just like Ms. Stephanie said, thank you for all of your guys' work, because I know you guys were back before everybody else, so I appreciate all of you guys. And I'm just looking forward to the new year. We've got a lot of changes, a lot of things going on, and just try to stay positive and hope everything goes smoothly.
Thank you. David?
Well, for those of you who attend board meetings regularly, you will have known that I missed the last 4 board meetings, I believe. And again, I was addressing some health issues, and I will just add that I'm just thankful for all of the support I got from fellow board members, superintendent, also many other people who are members of the Willits community and the Willits School District. And I'm glad to be back, so thank you.
So I hope everyone had a really restful, enjoyable time off despite all the days of rain. Maybe you read some good books or had family game nights. But anyway, and I wish everybody the best in the second half of the school year. I welcome David back and also wish Trustee Stephanie a speedy recovery from her cataract surgery. And I really want to appreciate Superintendent Baker, the efforts that he's putting forward towards an informed and well-functioning school board. I look forward to the board training next week on board ethics and the Brown Act. And I also look forward to tuning into next week's California School Board Association webinar providing insight into the governor's preliminary budget, which will be released tomorrow, I believe. And also the ongoing work that we're doing, creating an updated vision, mission, and belief statement. And I also want to thank the staff at Blosser today. It was a gas leak, and it was handled really well. PG&E got right on it, and the staff at Blosser handled it really well, and I know the district office was intimately involved in resolving the situation. So anyway, I just want to appreciate everybody who got on that today. So, thank you.
board members. If you don't mind, I'm gonna read my little letter I got before. I'm not a very public speaker, but, I'm here on behalf of CSA Classified. We have a new, CSA board. I am the vice president. Our president couldn't come today, because he would have been here. Our first official meeting with our new board members is January 13th. We're excited for this new chapter that we're all going to be collectively in. I would like to share a few updates around the district. Some of our classified staff members will be participating in the Para-Educator Conference, which provides valuable professional development opportunities, such as continued strengthening our teams, enhancing the service we provide to our students and staff. In addition, I would like to recognize and sincerely thank our classified employees across all sites for their continued dedication and hard work. I would also like to note that there are current open classified positions within the district, including campus supervisor openings at Brookside and Bechtel. Filling these positions is important to maintain student safety and site operations, and we appreciate the district's continued effort in recruitment and staffing. Thank you for your comment and support.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. WTA?
Hi, I'm Brian Bowles, WTA President. Welcome, David. Good to see you. I want to do a quick little word for our student representative. She's not here tonight. She has a term to go to in the morning. She's making weight and preparing for that today at practice right now. Over the Christmas break, she was a champion in a 32-person bracket, brought home her very own Letterman jacket as a trophy, and then took second in another 32-person bracket the weekend prior to coming back. And so over the course of the break, she went 7-1 with 7 pins. Pretty impressive. So she's getting ready to go to Napa, under tournament in Napa, which is the biggest tournament in the state of California currently. It's bigger than our state tournament. So we're looking forward to all of our wrestlers doing that. But since she's really in that seat, I thought I'd give her a little bit of extra gusto. At our high school, we're doing really good. Girls basketball is doing good. Boys basketball is doing the best they can. They've had a little bit of a hiatus over the break. They didn't have any games, but they now have like 5 in a row at home. So if you want to catch a basketball game, you're going to be able to catch some. Wrestling had a fantastic opener yesterday. We went against St. Helena, and we beat them 54-29. And I will say, when we're plugged to Amelia, she will wrestle against one of their boys and conserve a point from them to help us win that whole meet. So we're excited about sports going on, winter sports. We're still struggling with our science position that's not filled at the high school. We still have kids leaving classes on a regular basis. Their new trick now is to take a picture of the question at the end of the blurb, put it into Google Docs, it spits out the answer, they put the answer. So there's a lot of zero education going on in our biology department right now. And I hope that the board and our district continue to consider our in-house applicants that of course have applied that were denied, and further search external applicants as well. So if you don't understand, biology is an A through G course for college. It is also a prerequisite for chemistry and physics in our advanced AP classes in marine biology. So it is the building block that we have a long-term sub in currently in our high school. So not a positive on that one. On a positive note, we have our new history teacher, and he has hit the ground running. Kids seem to really like him. He's made a lot of good positive interactions with them so far, and so I'm excited about us filling the history vacancy that Mr. Ludwig left. Let's see, last but not least, I look forward to hearing discussion about how we're going to get out of our 3% fiasco that we're in. It's the first time in my career here that we are below 3%, so I'm not impressed with that. And I'd like to see some movement towards that and open discussion and dialogue with our board members and our staff sooner rather than later. So That being said, we have some open discussion that we'll be having about COLA that was already promised and has not been done on the agenda tonight, so that'll be further discussion, I'm sure, after tonight. Thank you for your time and all your efforts as board members. You have a lot of big things to tackle in the near future. Happy night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Superintendent Baker.
All right, so I hope everyone had a great break. 2 weeks of break is nice. Actually, I would say help us to reset our mind. And so we just came back, and here we are, it's January, and I was talking to a lot of people. We are happy to the school year, right? But close to 90 days. And so from now, it's all down the hill, speed of which. And so when you, at this time of year, we're already thinking ahead of time. I mean, we're looking at next year already, we're looking at summertime, we're going to be doing anything from PD, staffing, schedule. I know there's a lot of things that can be in place. So as the time of year and the heavy work is going to be done, it is being done at this time. So it was great to see kids coming back to school. I mean, I know we had the heavy rain on Monday, but kids are glad to go back to school. I mean, after 2 weeks, I'm sure they're ready to go back to school and go back to the routine, and so that's great to see that. Let's see. I'm very appreciative of Blue Zone for the presentation today, and as well for the work they have done for the last 7 years to all the schools. So what a blessing, and thank you so much for doing that, and we're going to miss you. Thank you. Today, we had a gas leak at Blosser. It was found quickly. First, working with the staff, the PG&E just got there, and I was there. And so they found it, and they're working on it at this time. So hopefully tomorrow, that gas leak will be fixed overnight. It's a lot of work to be done. As you know, you have to trench and replace it, and hopefully it works in the inspection, so we'll see. But you know what, we got on it right away. We sent messages, very thankful to Maggie to send message to the staff. We sent message to our parents to be aware that the gas leak, that the students are safe. So all looking good so far, and hopefully we'll be back in place tomorrow. And also this time of year, we're looking at our facility, as you're aware of that as well, for the summertime, because we are looking at different contractors, how the work needs to be done, so we can make sure that we have something in place, and we're going to have some heavy-duty work to be done over the summertime. But besides that, I don't have a lot because we just came back, we went on a break, and we had a board meeting, and here we're back, but I'm very glad to have everyone back all together and doing some great work for our students. So thank you.
Right, so then we're taking a 5-minute break. Break is starting at 5:16. So the meeting is now in order at 5:21.
Issues are the same.
And I'm gonna, we have public comments, I'm gonna call on Nicole Blenzer first because she has another meeting to go to. Nicole is the superintendent.
Yes, and with me is David Strock, who's a board member that representing on the Mendocino County Board of Education. He represents the area that includes Willits, District 3. This month is Board Member Appreciation Month. I know you all had it on your calendars. And so we brought you a little gift from the Mendocino County Office of Education, and I'm going to leave with Rochelle the proclamation that the Mendocino County Board of Education took proclamation last month to recognize this month. And I just want to thank you for the work that you do. When things go well, you're often not thanked. When things go wrong, whether it's your fault or not, you're blamed. So it's a really hard job, and until you're in that seat, nobody really understands how difficult it is. And I know that you all do the work because you care so deeply for kids and for the staff that work with them. So thank you for doing that.
Yeah, I just want to say, having recently joined the board at NCOE, I'm finding, just how challenging the job can be. And I know that the local level is much more challenging, usually than the things that we deal with. So I think you guys are all doing a great job, and it's, having grown up in this town, and gone through the Willits school system, it's good to have dedicated people who want to serve in these
So I forgot to read, the public comments are limited to 3 minutes each per speaker, or 20 minutes per topic. We ask that all remarks be respectful. Thank you for your participation in our comments. Catherine McKay, Dr. Blake.
Thank you Superintendent Baker. I am Catherine McKay, teacher at Beckle Grove Middle School. Thank you Superintendent Baker, board members, and all school faculty and staff present. My comments are coming from the perspective of a teacher, a mentor, a site union rep, and most importantly, an inclusive and supportive colleague. I want to begin by expressing my appreciation for any effort that is inclusive of the entire teaching faculty when all educators are treated equitably and professionally. It strengthens school culture, builds trust, and ultimately benefits students. I am commenting tonight because I am disappointed and frankly disgusted by the conduct of school board member Jeannie Keene in a recent professional exchange with me. This situation did not begin as a conflict. It began because special education teachers were excluded from receiving a gifted resource intended for the classroom. That exclusion was the sole reason I reached out. This exclusion was surprising as Ms. King had been a special education teacher. Special education teachers work with students who are deeply affected by technology, screen use, and digital environments every single day. Raising a concern about their exclusion was reasonable, appropriate, and grounded in equity. It was not an attack. It was not judgment. It was advocacy for colleagues who were too often overlooked. What followed should have been simple. All that was required was a professional, reflective, and apologetic response. Instead, the replies became defensive, dismissive, sarcastic, and juvenile. When additional equity concerns were raised, and particularly about the inappropriate framing of two married teachers being told to share a professional resource, something that was not required of another married teaching couple on the same campus, the response escalated further rather than de-escalated. Most troubling was the sarcastic tallying of who else did not receive a book, as though professionalism and inclusion were a game of gotcha. That response missed the point entirely. This was never about counting omissions, it was about respect. It was about equity, and it was about the responsibility that comes with holding an elected leadership position. School board members set the tone for how educators are treated. When concerns raised thoughtfully and respectfully are met with mockery instead of reflection, it sends a clear message that some voices matter less than others. That is unacceptable, especially when it involves special education staff, who are already shoulder enormous responsibility and are routinely marginalized in decision-making. Leadership demands restraint, humility, and accountability. It requires the ability to say, I see the issue, I will do better. Responding with sarcasm instead of professionalism undermines trust and erodes confidence in the role. I will close by beginning where I return. I will close by returning to where I began. Thank you, Ms. King, for ultimately taking steps to be inclusive of the entire teaching faculty. My hope is that moving forward, interactions with educators reflect the professionalism, respect, and maturity that our school communities expect and deserve, especially from those elected to represent them. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, that is all that we have. Are there any other public comments? Okay, so we have the consent agenda. Do I hear a motion to approve the consent agenda? I should say that we've had an amendment to the agenda. We're adding, we added the item regarding the, I'm sorry, wrong consent agenda. Okay, so do I hear a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented?
I move that we approve the consent agenda as presented.
I'll second it.
Do any board members have comments or questions? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay, so action items. So our first action item is the approval of the Willits Elementary Charter Schools Annual Report.
A motion on the, get a motion and then open up for questions.
Jean?
I'm sorry, what?
We need a motion to open.
Yes, so do I hear a motion to approve the action item as presented?
I'll second.
All in favor? Oh, well, but now we have board members' comments or questions. No?
No questions. Okay. Well, am I allowed to say anything or no? Should go away.
Do you have any comments?
I would just like to say thank you very much for supporting us, and we really appreciate all the support and working together for all of the education in Willits, and it's a pleasure to work with all of you. Thank you.
So I hear
Thank you.
this might be your last year?
It is.
Yes. I'm gonna be missed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to take a vote.
Huh? Are there any other questions or comments from the board? Regarding the elementary charter schools annual report? So all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay, approval of the Willits Charter Schools annual report, that would be the two secondary charter schools.
I move that we approve the Willits Shores Schools annual report.
Second.
Do any board members have comments or questions?
No.
Would you like to make a comment?
Just saying, thank you so much. I appreciate your support over the years and look forward to our continued close relationship. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for all you do.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, approval of the school accountability report cards.
We're at E,
I'm sorry, what?
E, approval of second
Oh,
final.
I'm sorry, approval of the finals board policy reads. So do I hear a motion to approve the action items presented?
I make a motion to approve it.
I second.
Any board members with comments or questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, approval of school accountability report cards is item F.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, any board members have comments or questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, approval of the updated Prop 28 plan. Do I hear a motion to approve the action item as presented?
I move that we accept the action item as presented.
Do I have a second?
I second.
Okay.
We said it at the same time.
Do any board members have comments or questions?
I have one, okay. So this is for art funding,
Right, music.
art and music. Okay, and is this actually for all grade levels, or is it targeted at?
All grade levels.
Okay, very well.
So Prop 28 is state funding for art and music instruction that wasn't already covered by the district. So I think we're mainly directing it, right, it's the elementary position?
It is divided between elementary, middle school, and high school. So,
Yeah.
but also, the critical thing about that is just to show that the 80%, 20%, how the money is divided, and it's required to do the 80-20.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so any other questions or comments?